Hello and welcome. Today we're going to learn how to import Pipedrive notes to Airtable using the Data Fetcher extension. So you'll learn how to connect your Pipedrive account, map Pipedrive note fields to your Airtable base, and automate the import process to keep your data synchronized. So in order to begin, I have already created a table called Notes, and we're going to go ahead and delete these three fields just like so. Now it's time to import the Data Fetcher extension. So select that extension option in the top right hand corner, select add an extension, and the following screen will load. Here we want to search for Data Fetcher, just like so in the search bar, select add, and then select add extension. Now we can either create a free Data Fetcher account or we can simply continue with Google. Now we'll arrive at the following screen and it's time to import our data. So select create your first request, and now under application we want to search for Pipedrive, just like so. It will appear, and then for authorization we need our Pipedrive API key. So if you simply click here, that will load to your API token. So you can simply select copy and bring that back to your Airtable base to paste it into this API input box. Once you've done that, select the endpoint as list all notes, just like so. Then we want to give this request a title. So I'm going to go ahead and title this as Fetch Pipedrive Notes. Then we're going to select save and continue in the bottom right hand corner. We'll arrive to the following screen, and here we have the user setting. This allows you to filter notes by the creator. You can leave this blank to import notes created by any user, or you can select a specific user to import only their notes. Then for the date range setting, this enables you to filter notes for those created in a specific date range. So as you can see, we've got all of these options here. Again, we're going to leave this blank to import all of the notes. Then for the output table and view, we want for this to read notes, as that is what we titled our table, and grid view. Then we're going to select run in the bottom right hand corner. Select continue, and now we'll arrive to the response field mapping. So the first time we run this request, we have the option of deciding which fields we would like to import. As you can see, all of these have been selected, but we might not need all 10 fields. So we're going to select the deselect all button next to that find field bar. So simply click deselect all, and that turns all of them off. Then we're going to import the following fields. We want to import the ID, and we want to map this to the new field, and that will automatically be titled ID. Then for the content over here, we're going to tick that to turn it on, and we're going to direct this to an existing field, and from this drop down menu we're going to select name. Then we also want to add the time here, so click the add time option, and we're going to map this as well to the new field add time. Then the final thing we need to do is select a unique field that Data Fetcher can use to merge the Pipedrive notes with those in our table when there are new ones. So in order to do this, we want to select this sidebar settings option, and here we want to select advanced settings. Then we're going to look for the update based on field option, and from this drop down we want to select ID. Now select save and run in the bottom right hand corner. These fields are now being created, and as you can see, this information has now been brought into our Airtable base. So this is amazing, but at the moment you would need to run this request every time you want to import Pipedrive notes into Airtable. However, you can use Data Fetcher's schedule feature to import them automatically, even when you are not logged into Airtable or when you don't have Data Fetcher open. So in order to do this, we want to select the extensions option again to open up our Data Fetcher extension, and this will happen automatically. So we'll be brought back to that request that we have already created, and we can open this up, and you'll see that we can simply scroll down here until we see the schedule option. Now you will only have this if you have already upgraded to a paid Data Fetcher account. So if you haven't yet done that, I really recommend that you do, as this will allow you to schedule and trigger all of the requests that you run through Data Fetcher, which means that you can keep all of your information synchronized and updated automatically in your Airtable base without you having to do a thing. So once you have upgraded to a paid Data Fetcher account, you can come back to this step and now make sure you're on the schedule tab, and then we're going to select the authorize button. Select I understand, let's authorize, and now Data Fetcher will be requesting Airtable access. All we need to do here is select the button that says add a base, and I would suggest selecting all current and future bases in all current and future workspaces so that you'll only need to do this one time. Click the grant access button, and that will turn this on automatically. So now you can decide how often you would like for this request to run in order to keep your Airtable base updated with all of those Pipedrive notes in real time. So once you've decided how frequently you would like for this request to run, and even on which days, you can then select save in the bottom right hand corner and close that window over. So hopefully today you have learned how to import Pipedrive notes to Airtable. But if you do have any questions, or if you would like to learn about further Pipedrive tutorials, such as importing Pipedrive deals or leads to Airtable, and also linking deal and lead ID fields on the response field mapping, then all you have to do is head over to datafetcher.com, where we have this full-length tutorial on this exact topic for you to learn that way. And if you scroll all the way down to the bottom, we have other tutorials here as well, so that you can take your data fetcher learning even further. Thank you so much for taking the time to learn today. I really hope you have a good one.